Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. We've got another warm one in store for you today, but wait, there's more. It's gonna get hotter tomorrow. We're seeing some lovely conditions, clear skies on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. A little bit of stars still twinkling out there, waiting on that sun to rise. It's gonna be a little bit under 2 hours from now until we see that. But hey, in the meantime, we could sit and reminisce on what is to come in just 44 days. The spring equinox is right around the corner, March 20th. Cannot get here soon enough, but we're already seeing those spring-like conditions here on the Western Slope as we're approaching 60 degrees tomorrow. A lot of that has to do with this Rex block pattern that's been pushing through all week long. It's been sitting over the Great Basin. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later in the show, but just know it's not going anywhere for a couple more days. Hopefully, though, as that breaks down next week, we see some chances of showers kind of pushing into the region. Waking up right now to 28 degrees in Grand Junction, upper teens in Delta, with Montrose in those mid-20s. Nucla, Paonia, and Glade Park all seeing 30 degrees alongside Moab. A lot warmer of a start to the morning than we were seeing even at the beginning of this week. Now, as far as the classroom is concerned, we're seeing that first bell ring into 27 degrees and sunny skies. That's going to be the big difference between today and yesterday, is the complete lack of cloud coverage. While we saw mostly sunny skies yesterday, a little bit of that low pressure was able to push through on a shortwave, creating some clouds. That is not happening. High pressure has this area locked down today, folks. After school activities, seeing those mid-50s, that's very similar to what we saw yesterday, although again, no cloud coverage. We're seeing nice sunny skies all day long until maybe the later evening hours, seeing our temperatures peaking in the mid-50s, starting around 3 to 4 p.m., getting into those 50s, though, pretty early on into the afternoon. Meanwhile, the morning hours, mid to upper 20s expected, and then we start to increase from there, getting out of that freezing range a little bit before 9 a.m. We're just seeing more and more warm temperatures. Now, for that Cozy Cat forecast, we got a new cat every single day for the month of February. So if you haven't sent one in yet, please make sure to do so at dbrazelton at krextv.com or message me on Facebook or Instagram at brazeltonwx. But today we got Momo hanging out with us, and it's going to be a lovely day to hang out with your cat a little bit longer. We've got a little bit of a breeze all morning long, that pretty consistent 6-mile-an-hour wind, mid-20s for the morning, and then we just start to increase about 10 degrees every 2 hours after that. So once we get into the 50s, it's definitely not going to be feeling cozy, but let me tell you, it's going to be nice regardless. We're seeing a lot of the upper part of the country seeing these above average temperatures pushing today into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Meanwhile, tomorrow we're going to start to see that colder air start to shrink. Now let's talk about this Rex block pattern. You see that high pressure here with low pressure sitting below it off the Baja coast. That is what is creating all of these warmer temperatures over here, because it's just perpetuating the same kind of air over and over again. It's creating warmer conditions, especially for Montana, Wyoming, and the Dakotas tomorrow. That melds even closer together, and we start seeing more widespread warm temperatures around Idaho. Although it's not technically hitting the Centennial State, we are still seeing those above average temperatures as a result. Now, as we look over the next several days, we will be seeing those mid-50s of today turn into basically 60 degrees for the next 5 days, up until we see some real chances for rainfall on Tuesday going into Wednesday. We will be seeing very warm temps. Now, Montrose is not quite hitting those 50s today, but the mid-20s of tonight is going to start feeling a lot warmer once it turns into 30 degrees, and that's coming a little bit quicker than you think.